Major update to the mental health changes that everyone's been talking about for the past 2 years. I'm just going to go ahead and share my screen and not blab at you too much. And here it is. I'm going to have this below linked in the pinned comments, but schedule for rating disabilities, mental disorders. All right, I'm going to show you this real quick. April 2025 final action. I think it's safe to say that in April of next year, it's going to go down. You can read this in detail. What I really want to share is I'm just going to go over what the changes actually look like. So 170, 50, 30, 10, that remains the same minus the 0% rating criteria there. And then in order to get 100%, you have to have a 4 in 1 or more domains or 3 in 2 or more domains. For 70%, it's a 3 in 1 domain, 2 in 2 or more domains. For 50%, it's 2 in 1 domain. For 30, it's 1 in 2 or more domains. And then 10% is the minimum rating here. Now, I've done tons of videos of how mental health is actually broken down, so I'm not going to cover that piece. There it is again. I'm not going to cover that piece again. But what I do want to show you is just the structure. So first you have domains, and there's 5 domains: cognition. Then we have interpersonal interactions and relationships. We have task completion and life activities. 4, navigating environments. And 5, self-care. So there are 5 different domains. And within those domains, there's levels of impairment, which go from 0 all the way to 4, okay? And they're all the same. Interpersonal interactions and relationships, 0 to 4. They're all the same. And so now when you look at the ratings, you need a level 4 in 1 or more domain or level 3 in 2 or more domains. What that actually means is, let's take cognition, for example. You would either need a 4 here for 100% or a 4 in any of the other 5 domains, or 2 of the 3s, okay? So if you have 2 of the 3s or 2 3s in 2 different domains, you're going to rate 100%, level 3 in 2 or more domains. Once you have level 3 in 1 domain, you bump down to 70, and so on, so forth. I'm going to have both of these below pinned. And something I really want to talk about is, yes, I know it's annoying when people talk about the mental health changes, but they are going to happen. And to say that they're not is just, it's a really ignorant thing to do. And so what can you actually do about it? I'll tell you right now, if you are considering filing for mental health, I would go ahead and get your intent to file in right now. Go through the process as if nothing is changing. We don't really know if it's going to be easier or more difficult. I think mental health is going to be more strict and more difficult to get a higher rating. Personally, I want to know your thoughts on that, but we don't know for sure yet. And so my number one advice for anyone who has a mental health rating right now is, before you submit for that increase, and we're talking when it's April 2025 time, okay? If you're going to consider to submit an increase for your mental health claim that's already rated, right now is the perfect time to go get medical evidence. Speak with your healthcare team. Do everything you absolutely can to build that evidence, to show the criteria per domain, per 5 domains. So if you have a loss of cognitive function, go talk to your healthcare team about that, right? Go start therapy, talk to your psychologist, your clinical social worker, your psychiatrist. Be on medication if that's your thing. Whatever that treatment plan is for you, gather the evidence now. So now when it does come for April, you have all this evidence really showing that you are 3 or higher in 2 different domains, or you are a number 4 in 1 of the domains. That's my number one advice when it comes to this. The rating criteria change has nothing to do with service connection. So the big 3 still applies. That's not going to change at all. This is just symptom severity. How bad is your mental health? How much does your mental health symptoms affect your day-to-day life? That's pretty much what the new criteria gets at. And as far as the big three for service connection, no changes. None at all. You still need the in-service event. You're still going to need a current diagnosis, and those two become the foundation for the Nexus. That does not change at all. But again, I'm going to leave these below in the pinned comment. You're also going to see a one-stop shop for veteran benefits at CivDivOnline.com. Visit that site. Everything on there, all the information is just kind of consolidated in one spot, so that way you're not searching everywhere. But yeah, that's all I got. Thank you.